Here we have the Regal tang, Paracanthurus hepatus. It is also often called the blue tang, the pallet tang, or the pallet surgeonfish. Being colourful, active, and full of character, it's always been a popular fish in the marine hobby. Since the film Finding Nemo was launched by Pixar, the character Dory, being a Regal tang, has increased popularity of this species further, especially with those new to the hobby. Unfortunately, this is not one of the easiest species to maintain in captivity. Being a scaleless fish, they're extremely vulnerable to parasitic infections, particularly velvet and white spot or marine ick. Great care must be taken that all Regal tangs are quarantined in isolation for a minimum of 5 days on copper before being added to an aquarium. It is also essential that the aquarium is not already host to many parasites. It can be quite common for parasites to lurk in a main display aquarium, but as long as there's no tangs in there, they're unlikely to build up to a population where it can threaten the other inhabitants. However, as soon as a fish which is susceptible to parasites like a Regal tang is added, the parasites can quickly multiply on this specimen and then spread to all of the other fish, causing substantial loss of life. Regal tangs also require quite a large amount of space. They are shoaling species in the wild and best kept in pairs, as in this aquarium, or in groups when kept in captivity. This aquarium is around 650 litres in size, and certainly for sub-adults such as these, you'd want at least 500 litres as a minimum tank size. All tangs require constant access to food, but this is even more essential with species such as the Regal tang. In this aquarium, the tangs are fed around 10 times a day. They get 3 to 4 feeds a day of pellet, a couple of feeds a day of flake, 4 feeds a day of frozen, and then nori, as seen in this footage, as well. It is essential that the diet contains quite a lot of algae. We use Ocean Nutrition's Formula 2 flake and pellet and the spirulina flake, and supplement this with nori and macroalgae, which we culture in a separate aquarium. If you're unable to feed that number of times a day, then I recommend feeding in the morning and the evening with pellets, flakes, and a little bit of frozen, and then just ensure you have a little bit of nori or dried seaweed in a clip for them to peck out all day long. If you find that all of the nori is devoured before the end of the day, then increase the amount of nori that you put into the clip each day. If well fed, Regal tangs can grow extremely quickly, although their growth may also be stunted if they're kept in stressful conditions by either being mixed with inappropriate species or housed in cramped tanks with no suitable cover. Very small specimens should double in body weight roughly every 6 weeks. This slows a little as they grow, but even so, under good conditions, a 1-inch long baby should be able to reach 7 or 8 inches within 12 months. If your Regal tang is not growing this fast, then it's usually a sure sign that the tank it's being kept in is either too small or there is insufficient food.